tuning in to the Copacetic Hour.
This is the Copacetic Hour.
Why don't you just chill?
Why don't you just chill? Why don't you just chill?
This is the Copacetic Hour. Copacetic is a term meaning everything is fine, cool, and in excellent order. This podcast is an area for open discussion, but not for the weak-hearted nor the simple-minded. And although we may not always agree, we will always exemplify respect. But at the same time, nobody, and I do mean nobody, is exempt from getting these jokes. Everything is copacetic. Yes, this is the Copacetic Hour, episode 40. How's everybody doing today?
Good.
Yes, sir. Good.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
My name is Tia Taylor, and I'm from Detroit, Michigan. I'm a singer-songwriter.
Facts.
My name is Dave, a.k.a. D-Av. I'm also a singer and songwriter. I'm from Muskegon, Michigan.
My name is Bree, also known as Songbird, from Detroit, Michigan, and I'm also a singer and songwriter.
My name is Keela from Battle Creek. I'm also a singer and songwriter.
My name is Allah. I'm an artist. And are we saying where we're from too? Yeah, I'm from Battle Creek. Wait, no, I'm not. I'm from Phoenix. Same thing. How about we put it like that? Battle Creek and Phoenix. There we go. It's so confusing.
My name is Octavius. I'm an artist. My recording name is OTS, songwriter, Battle Creek, Michigan.
My name's Denari. I'm a producer from Detroit. Some people call me D Revival.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Let's go ahead and jump right into the first topic. So this episode is going to be about music and being an independent artist. First question that I want to bring up is, what do you love about music? What was the motivation for you having that grind to be an independent artist?
For me, it really was, I think songwriting came naturally for me as a child, but as I got older, I started to take it serious because music and art, just the music and art aspect of it all is literally the way I live my life. It's therapeutic for me. It's almost like speaking for me. So, just the independent artist route was just like, okay, well, I got to monetize off what's natural. That's really what it was for me. It was like, this is what you do every day when you wake up. You write songs effortlessly. You sing songs effortlessly. You might as well, grind it out and make this shit pop for yourself. And that's really what it is. That's what it has been. I love music and I love the work side of it too. Business mixed with my pleasure. And it's just, that's my in and out for it.
Facts.
Yeah.
What about music, like, other than you, like, it being something naturally good, what about music, like, when you hear a song or you hear an instrumental, do you get like a warm feeling, or like, what does it do for you?
Calms me down. Like, I could be in any kind of emotion. Let's just go with the bad emotions. I could be sad, anxious, depressed. If I pop my headphones in, music simply just kind of like settles me down. Okay. It's when I said it was therapeutic, that is exactly what it is for me. It's therapy. Okay. Music in every form, any genre of music, as long as I rock with it, is that for me. It's therapy. It's breathing. It's fucking meditation. I swear there are too many stories for me to even count where I've been angry and I popped my earphones in. And it could have been a gospel song. Whatever it was, I could have started singing. And I just calm myself down. So it's like medicine. You know, it does make me feel good.
That's what's up.
Yeah, I probably have to agree with her. I feel like what I love about music is the power it has. Like she said, she's therapeutic for her, but I feel like the power that it has, it can change the mood. You can be mad, sad. It can really shift how you feel. People wake up, they play music, and they set their tone for the day. You feel me? But it'll also meet you where you're at, too. Like, if you sad, you can put on some music that you can just relate to and just get you through that little time. So I feel like music is a real powerful gift and instrument that I don't know, it's kind of unexplainable.
Yeah, true. That's so true.
I know for like just music in general, it like music is a mood. Like it is a mood. And like no matter what song you might listen to, it might take you back to a time or remind you of a specific situation or something. It's another way to connect with who you are or experiences that you've had in the past or ways that you felt that you'll never forget because of this particular song or how this particular song made you feel. And I know for me, growing up, I was raised around musicians and singers on my mom's side. So that's literally all I knew. I really didn't have a choice because we were like young babies, like singing in my grandma's kitchen. So it's just like, it also for me brings that connection of like family and that connection of like love. And I think that's why, I don't know, like they said, it's just so powerful because it just allows you to connect and to feel so many different ways.
Yeah.
Facts. What about you, OTS?
Music for me always been therapeutic, even since I was younger. My mom was a big hip hop head, so like for me, like listening to old songs will put me back in a mood, like when I was a kid, or it'll make me think of a specific time, like everybody said. But I'm kind of weird now when it comes to music because like I probably listen to the less amount of music I would probably say out of everybody. Like for some reason I'm like the opposite now, which is weird because like I don't wake up to music. I say 90% of the time I'm in the car. I don't ride with music. Like I don't blast music during like cleaning up the crib or like even when I'm drinking, like I'll just sit, like I need my silence for some reason. Like
why is that?
Then like this, huh?
Why is that? What do you think is it because you don't want to be influenced by other people's music?
Yeah, that's what it is. It's like
okay.
a lot of people some people pull from everything, you know what I mean? And a lot of people to me lose originality when they start listening to people that they think they like.
Okay.
The reason why I say think they like is because some people's style change. Like, you know what I mean? You might have heard somebody way back when, like, oh, he sounded like this. Oh, they're singing now. Oh, they're doing this now. Oh, now he got a rock sound. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So I feel like music is so powerful. You could once you absorb it, it can change your mood. It can make you, like all these young kids around here, they want to be tough, you know, with all this young boy and all these younger artists, which are great artists, but it's kind of scary to me how people can get influenced by music. So
I hear that.
So I mean, that's pretty much my take on it.
I hear that. What about you, Denari?
Well, music to me is definitely therapeutic. I grew up playing the drums, playing the piano, you know, so it was always natural for me to, you know, have some type of involvement with music. I knew at a very young age that I wanted to be a producer. You know, I listened to a lot of oldies, you know what I'm saying? That's where a lot of my samples come from. You know, tracks from the 60s, 70s, 80s. So when I work out, I listen to music. When I go to sleep, I have to listen to the music. I can't go to sleep, you know what I'm saying, silence. Like I have to have headphones in my ear, listening to music just to set that vibe. And just me as a producer, it's pretty interesting because, you know, as artists too, you can create a vibe. You know, and that's what I really love about creating. Okay. You know, you can kind of understand my personality by listening to my beats. You know, and I'm sure some artists in here can say the same thing about their music. And that's just really the beauty of it. I think it's very powerful.
That's dope. I like that point to the fact where as much as music can influence you if you pay attention and listen to it, you can create your own vibe because being an artist, being a producer, you can create your own wave. That's dope. That's a good point. What about you, Dave?
So I'm kind of on both ends of the spectrum. I grew up. I guess I'll start back. My granddad back in the '40s, he was part of a huge group.
Okay.
And like my entire family is music, musically oriented. Everybody.
What's the name of the group?
The spiritual heirs.
The Spiritual Heirs. I'm gonna have to check.
He's 94 now.
I'm gonna have to check Granddaddy out.
Yeah, he was tight too. But for me, I'm gonna pick up on what OTS said. Like I'm in the midst of creating my EP right now, working on that.
Okay.
And I don't listen to a lot of music at this point right now because it's like you said, it can easily influence your sound when you want to remain original. Mm-hmm. And I noticed that, and for me as an R&B artist, I'm always constantly trying to figure out if I want to be appealing to the new crowd or stick to what I know as far as like Donnell Jones and Joe and Jaheim. Those are my influences, and so sometimes my music can come off as like real smooth and like R&B like in that aspect. And so that's why I listen to a lot of new music right now. But typically, if I'm not working on my own thing, I'm listening to a lot of music. So it's just kind of natural.
I hear that. Now, Allah, your take on music. I went to my brother-in-law's birthday party. I had like a mini concert for his birthday. Like, y'all did like a whole live performance, which was dope because you really don't see that too often, especially like in rap, I guess, you know what I'm saying? Only a few artists really like have actual musical instruments there where they're actually playing the music and you're doing your music too.
Yeah.
What about you? What do you love about having that like original sound? You know what I'm saying? Like it's live. You can feel it literally.
I think I feel like as far as on a local level, it's ahead of its time. But I think we're doing what you see a lot of pros doing, regardless.
Okay.
I think when we first started doing that, it either was one of three things. It was intimidating to other people who are doing what I do, like who are artists, or people who are just like, man, how do I grasp all this sonic stuff happening at the same time? It's overwhelming for your average listener. But I feel like as time has been passing, people have come accustomed to like, yo, I like hearing like all this stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that sucks because honestly, I don't like that it's going that way. I do respect the DJ and you got a mic and it's y'all two. I feel like we become too desensitized to it just being that. I feel like artists don't get the respect they deserve when they step on stage with just that. And I saw that coming like way ahead of time. And I was like, yeah, what's up, Brandon? Like in 12th grade, or 11th grade, you know what I mean? Sat down with him. I was like, let's start this thing. We started this thing called Black Sheep, and ever since, you've been sitting around for a long time. Like, That's what we've been doing. I think I just wanted to get ahead of that wave of desensitization to an artist just being with a DJ and that not being enough for people. I also am a musician, my damn self. So, I have a love for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's something I'm into. You know what I mean? I don't know if I speak for everybody here when I say like having live instrumentation with stuff and hearing all those sounds together. It's really exciting. You know what I'm saying? I think I'm definitely blessed to be in that position, with all these people I call my family to be having this, sound this early. This isn't stuff that you get until you're a Meg Thee Stallion, you know what I'm saying? And they throw you on the MTV Awards and they're like, all right, we got this live band. They're going to play your stuff, on this MTV stuff. They're going to do these breakdowns. They're going to arrange your stuff. Now we're doing that stuff now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I won't need that if I ever do make it. You know what I'm saying? I won't need to have BET provide me with guys. I got guys. Just throw us on that stage and let us do what we do. You know what I'm saying? And whenever it gets to those points. I don't know if I answer your question. I have a bad habit of just being on the stream of consciousness, but that's the wave on that one.
Well, you talk about you being an actual artist, but you didn't really speak like on, is just you knowing how to play music, is that what brought you to love music? What's your grind
Yeah,
behind creating your own group? You know what I'm saying? And y'all have all these different sectors of Black Sheep. What's the grind behind that?
Oh yeah. Sorry guys, I'm taking so long. I'm a visionary. You know what I'm saying? So I saw it from the beginning. I know it sounds cocky, but I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? Like, I'm confident in what I saw. You know what I'm saying? Again, I'm blessed enough that it came to fruition. There's no fucking way that I met Brandon and, you know, the other co-founder, Vanya, and we put this together and it actually happened. You know what I'm saying? You know, I've had a couple people way back in time say like, it's easy to do something like that, but it's not. People come and go, you know what I'm saying? Or, you know, people don't want to be there anymore and they have their own vision. Like everybody that's there wants to be there. Like that's the craziest part. They want to be there. And, I think what my drive in music comes from is just me being a visionary and a creator. You know what I mean? I do love music. I am a musician. So I always wanted to push the boundaries. You know, I was a poet at first and now I'm a musician. You slap them together, turn yourself into a damn artist at that point. You know what I'm saying? It just happens.
Now, Denar, did your team come together naturally like that? Did y'all like all go to school or did y'all meet together later on?
Yeah, pretty much. My partner, Shakir, we was going trade school while we was in high school.
Okay.
We was on Bullen Road. I was going for business management and marketing. He was going for visual design. Although I was going for business management, you know, I made beats and stuff. Always did music, and he sang. So eventually, you know what I'm saying, heard him singing one day. I already knew who he was. I'm like, yo, you know what I'm saying, we should do something. You know, we, you know, 15, 16 years old. We started meeting up, you know what I'm saying, his house, making beats and stuff. We just hopping on the tracks or whatsoever. We started meeting up with different artists, and then, you know, we started finding different producers, different photographers around who we kind of already mutually knew. But you know what I'm saying, this is the time that we decided to get serious. Like, okay, you know what I'm saying, we can really do something. And it just pretty much took off from there. You know, we opened our first studio, the Greenfield Plaza, back in 2015, and it just took off.
I hear that. Now, everybody shared with me that, you know, their love to music, their grind, or why they wanted to do music. Tell me about a time where it may have felt like it was too much. And then in the flip side, tell me about a time also that's your happiest or your most accomplished moment that you've had so far.
I guess I'll start. For me, the hardest time for me is during grad school, which was I was in a 3-year program, so I really didn't have a lot of time to focus on my craft, you know. And on the flip side, when I graduated, when I finished up school, I was able to drop my single and just kind of live in the studio. You know, this pandemic has kind of been a blessing in disguise because I was able to build my own studio in the basement.
Okay.
And I kind of just been, you know, living in the moment down there.
I would say, as far as the dream being too much, like a moment like that, I would probably say currently, because recently I just LLC my Fire Rock Records, the label.
Okay.
So we brought on a few younger artists.
Okay.
And like right now, the hardest thing is just because ultimately I've always wanted to own my own label. That was my thing from the jump.
Okay.
But right now we're dealing with a lot of personalities. There are a lot of the younger boys, so they out in the streets.
Right.
You know, y'all, some of y'all pretty much know how Battle Creek is. And so basically we're just dealing with, trying to make sure people are on the right track, trying to make sure people not putting, like any type of crazy stuff in their videos, because you can't market videos like that. Once they see like a weapon or a gun or something, they'll deny you. Yeah. You know what I mean? And at the same time, my name is on that.
Right.
And it's just, it's trying sometimes because when we talk to them, we don't try to talk to them like
Little nigga.
Like, yeah, we don't try to big dog, you know what I mean? But at the same time, you the little homie. So it's like I'm really trying to have your best interest, and I'm really trying to give you game because we didn't have people on top of us.
Right.
You know what I mean? And then we have a whole studio space that took 4 years, you know, in the making. And so we don't want, you know, for some beef to pop off, and then it came to the studio, and then now it's just, you know what I mean? You bring problems to a business establishment. So right, that right there is the hardest thing.
Right.
It definitely
one of my
greatest
too.
Yeah. One of my greatest, I wouldn't say greatest, but I don't know if anybody can describe their first feeling of like a first paid, like when you first get paid for doing a show or doing a I don't know what distribution service anybody use, but you get that distribution check.
DistroKid.
That DistroKid, that TuneCore. You know what I'm saying? That CD Baby, that check. Because you don't think it's real until it happened. Like, you hear people getting paid all the time. You hear people getting paid walk through. You hear people getting paid to perform. So, like, that feeling is crazy when it first happens. But then you know you want to strive for more.
I hear you on that. I hear you.
So the dream for me was too much when it was actually time for me to put some music out. I'm going to say the reason it was too much for me was because I was scared and I was insecure. Okay. No, I won't say insecure. No. Okay, I guess I can go with that. I was just like not sure if music was like the thing I was supposed to do. I had a lot of my family who had gone to college. They like did the traditional thing. Right. And so it's like, all right, maybe I should just keep my ass at Western, do what I need to do, graduate and go be a news reporter somewhere. Right. But when I was like, no, fuck that, I'm gonna stop this. And it was when I stopped going to school. That was when the dream was scary because it was like, now I'm chasing after a dream and I'm letting go of what's already promised. I can get a degree. Right. I can do 4 years. It's nothing. Like, I can do 4 years. I can get this degree and then go out and search for a job. But what's not certain is this dream that I got in my head. What's not certain is what I cannot see right now. And so I'm taking a chance on myself because I'm about to say, fuck all of this that y'all talking about. And I'm about to just go try to see if my voice can make room for me. Okay. I put my first song out. And I put a video out, and all at the same time, it's like I stopped doing what I thought I was supposed to do. And then I started writing music, going to open mics at night, meeting other people, like other like-minded individuals and things like that. And that was that encouragement that I needed to go ahead and put my first song out and my first video. I almost fainted at that video shoot, but that was when I was like, it's worth it. It was so worth it. I was so anxious. I woke up at 4:00 in the morning. I didn't eat or drink. I thought I was just a bionic woman or some shit. But that was so rewarding. The amount of like tired I was. There's a difference between being tired from your 9 to 5 and being tired from something that you're meant to do, you're supposed to do, you're passionate about. Yes. And when I was tired from that, it was the most rewarding thing. And I was like, this is exactly what I'm supposed to do for the rest of my life. No one can tell me anything different. Yeah, that was it for me.
That's dope.
Sure.
That's dope. What about you, Bree?
I would say for me, honestly, right now I'm in that feeling of like, feeling like it's too much because I'm literally like in the height of my career of what I went to college for. But right now, like I know deep down inside that that's not feeding me the way that I needed to. And for so long, I've kind of like used that as a crutch because I can still express myself creatively as a teacher. But it's just like at this point, I'm just battling within myself because it's like, you know what you want to do and you know you have all of the resources you have. Everything there is like, why not do it? So I'm like literally dealing with that now and just like trying to step on the other side of fear and just like not caring what other people think because people ask all the time. And that kind of reminds me like, okay, yeah, you might be going through some stuff or you might stop. Like you might be dealing with something, but people will randomly ask, like, I haven't posted anything on Instagram, like, I haven't done anything, and don't fuss at me, but I really been dealing with this for the past year. Like, I haven't did anything, like, musically in the last year just because I haven't, like, felt in that space. And so, like, now it's kind of like, and even God kind of like, all right, okay, like, what you gonna do? And it's like people coming out of woodworks asking, can we do this song that we did like 3 years ago? And I'm like, oh, I done forgot we recorded that. I don't care, fine. Like, you know, and it's like, dang, that was like one of the happiest moments in my life. So like right now I'm like, okay, at this point it's either like do it or do it. Like there's no other choice.
Do it, Bree. Shit.
Right? And then the one of my most happiest moments, I want to say, so my family's super religious, and you know the kind of music that I sing, it's not like raunchy or anything, but it's not, you know, Sunday morning praise and worship, bring the saints into the altar. So that was one thing that I kind of struggle with, you know, and then judging from some family members. But I did a show in Detroit a couple years back, and that was like my first show that I've ever done in Detroit. And like my dad came, and I was like, usually he don't really come out to stuff like that, you know, but like for him to come and support me and like to say that he was proud, I was like, you know, okay, like, all right, if I done got the approval of daddy now, so you know we can maybe get somewhere. So that was like the most, I want to say, like rewarding moment for me, or that kind of like hit the nail on the head, like, okay, you can do this.
That's what's up.
Listen, the fact of the matter is, I think all y'all can agree with this. It's scary as shit putting out new music.
It is very much so.
I mean, anxiety ridden to the, like, before I drop my single, I'm calling DQ like, hey, what you think though? I'm sending him music like, man, what you think? Ernest getting on me. And it just give you, it just so like, you don't know what people gonna say. It's like,
right.
It's I was going through. I just had to hit send and
let it go. Yeah, you do. You gotta say fuck it and submit that shit and be like, you gonna rock with it or you not.
Yeah, that's it. That's what I've learned.
And that's really what it is, because I feel like a lot of times we just want people to feel it the way that we feel it, and it's like it may not even be received that way because somebody else might listen to it and you might have meant it one way, but you know, for them it resonates in their life in a whole totally.
Oh my God, yes, that's exactly what people do.
I
like
remind myself that music is, you know, everybody don't have the same taste as you or the same ear as you.
Okay.
Yeah, and everybody also perceives things differently. Just like Bree said, I have literally had people come up to me, first of all, singing the wrong lyrics of my song. Singing the wrong lyrics, but bop into it like, didn't you say just like ride into it? And I'm like, wait a minute. Like, feel it how you feel it. Feel it how you feel it.
Now, when Dave was like, it's hard, you kind of look like you didn't think it was.
Oh, no, because for me, it's different. Like, I can sit, once I make a song and I know this is a good song, it'd be so easy for me to put it out because I know it's good. Now, the problem I used to have is, I don't know, like, you know when you done made a song and you either trying something new or I don't know, you can feel when something is a good song, bro. Like you can see, you can tell when I know a lot of people throw around the word hit, but you can tell when it's a good song. So like, as long as I got my presentation of how I'm finna drop it and I promote it and I see people rocking with it before I even drop it, like I don't even care really.
Do you think
when I grow up, I'm gonna be like that? When I grow up,
do you think that's a difference between? Do you think that's a difference between rap and R&B? Because
I think so.
Because with R&B, I think like, for one, it's slow. And anything slow, it's a different vibe. Getting hype is easy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Do you think that's the difference between it?
Definitely. R&B, man, like R&B the spectrum of R&B is like way higher on, like the headroom is like way higher as far as like rap and then R&B. Like,
you know
when you listen to R&B, like you're more judgmental of what you're listening to. Cause the first thing somebody gonna listen to is, let me see if she can sing for real. Let me see if they can sing for real. Yeah. And then with R&B, I'm assuming R&B artists try to be as original as they possibly can, because it's a lot of good R&B sounds out there, but trying to find like a new niche in that spectrum, bro, that's got to be like the craziest ever, because a lot of rappers get on sounding like other rappers.
Right.
You got 50 Young Thugs out there, or people that have been influenced by Future, you know, like Roddy and all them.
Right.
So, but with R&B, I think it's harder. I would say it's harder.
That's a good point. Now, Marquila, what about you? What's been a hard time for you, and what's your happiest or most accomplished moment?
A hard time for me, I would probably say it's right now. Because when I first came out doing music, I was more of an inspirational artist. Okay. So, like, that's like a lane is cut dry. It's kind of, I want to say boxed in. You know, there's not a lot of freedom there. So then now I'm kind of transitioning into my own sound and doing more R&B stuff. And just like he said, being original, being true to yourself, like having an original sound, like all that stuff is like pressure. And sometimes it's overwhelming. And you're like, okay, I want to be myself. I want to do this. I want to conform to everything else. But then, shit. You still want to be relevant too. So I feel like right now I would say I'm at that stage where it's like, it's a lot. My happiest moment with my music is probably being able to like travel and do music in other states and meeting other people, networking, seeing other people's perspective on life, like sound and music and stuff is really interesting. And then probably like anytime a young girl comes up to me and say like they look up to me or they love my sound, those are like the happiest moments for me.
That's dope. Now, Denari, you aren't necessarily like a singer or a rapper. Is it different for you when you hear an artist on your music? Do you get like a different feeling? What's hard for you when you hear a nigga that's whack on your beat? You be like, "Fuck, nigga, shouldn't have gave this nigga this shit." Damn. Like, what's hard for you, and then what's your most accomplished or happiest moment?
That's a good point. You know, you put it in, but really for me, just as a producer, what was hard for me was going to college.
Okay.
I was 2 hours away from, you know, my studio. I had to pretty much go into a whole entire, you know, different environment and try to find a vibe, you know, try to find his motivation while I'm taking 15 credits, you know, while I'm broke, while I ain't got no card. It was a lot in the midst, you know.
I hear that.
The whole, you know, 4 years, you know what I'm saying? It's like I was really, you know what I'm saying, contemplating like, I didn't want to do this thing. Like, you know, running into those type of barriers. And that's when I really realized that this is honestly a gift, because it was times where I tried everything I can to just stop. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I just can't no more. But, you know, couldn't. So I would definitely say college. My happiest moment, as far as records, I would probably say 2020.
Okay.
There was a record by Don Don. And it was interesting because that record came about when I was smoking with my OG, BJ. And I was showing him some beats. And then he was like, "Man, Don Don sound real good on this." I was like, "Yeah, he would." So I sent it to him. He loved it. And literally 2 days later, he sent me a track. A few months later, I had 40,000 views on YouTube. You know, that's the most views I ever witnessed on any of my tracks. So I definitely was proud of that.
That's what's up. That's what's up, bro. 40,000 views is a lot of fucking views.
That's a lot.
You know
That's a lot. I don't know what I'd be like.
It's a lot of fucking views.
One day.
Oh, I got 40,000 views on my proposal video, but nothing for.
But see, that's a lot of pressure too, because like they think like, okay, but like when I make it, it's like, okay, what is that pressure gonna be? Like, how am I gonna prepare myself for that? Because right now, I can get up, like, throw some leggings on, some pants, run down the street to the Walmart. Like, I'm not, you're not gonna be able to do that. And it's like, am I ready to be like, literally, like, everywhere I go? Like, I don't know about it. I like to stay like in the background and stuff too. So it's just like, I think about that a lot.
That's a good point.
It is. Cause like, I know I just came back from Los Angeles and I had one day, it was full. It was a whole real ass artist day. You wake up, you go to Melrose, you network, you meet some people, you go to the studio, then you got a video shoot, then you meet some more people. And I was thinking, and is this what I really want? Like, then you got to go to the club after to meet more people. And it's like, am I really set up for this life? Because I think at like 10 o'clock, I was in the car in the fetal position. Like, do I have to go? Do I have to go inside? So yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot for one person.
But then I think the drive and the passion too, like once you get there and you finally make it to a certain point too, I feel like that'll also be like a motivator too. Like, it's just the next step or the next part. I don't know.
It definitely will be. And then you have to get used to it, like just mentally, physically. You just adapt to what it is your life is going to be now. And so it's just like, you get there. We all ready for this shit. We might as well just become a choir now, y'all. No, but we are like I always tell myself, you're built for this. You're built for this. You're made for this. And so I feel like that now. I feel like we're built for this. This is the life we were made for.
That's dope. Now, Allah, what about you? What's a hard time for you? Because you seem like I don't really give a fuck. It's gonna happen. Like, you got this unwavering belief in some shit to me all the time.
Yeah, it was really humbling to hear everybody's like approach this, because like I didn't think, well, I knew people thought like that, but I'm probably the worst person to talk to when somebody's thinking like that around me, because my whole thing is like, nah, stop fucking thinking like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, you talking. I think me and Songbird have had like an encounter like that, but it wasn't like, she didn't tell me like she was not wanting to do it or nothing like that. When we talked, like I praised her voice, her talent. You know what I'm saying? I got enough energy to go around for anything. I've never felt like withered, or like by anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really am set in the firm belief that I've always wanted to do this. I've had my vision for a long time. I've never felt like, man, this is too much for me, and this is OD. Like, I'm really like, ready for this shit. You know what I'm saying? And, I don't know how or why, you know what I'm saying? I just know I am.
I feel like most of y'all are like that though, in y'all little group. Like, y'all all have that certain confidence swag about yourself.
Yeah,
I feel like most artists do. Most artists do. Like, everyone here has, Ak got his swag, Dave got his swag, Tia got hers, Markeela has hers, Denari definitely has hers, Bree has hers. Everyone has like their own little like confidence about them every time I listen to y'all music. You know what I'm saying? It never feels like, oh, I'm nervous. You know what I'm saying?
You get in that booth.
Yeah, I was just like to say, man.
Yeah, like, I gotta say that, I agree. You know what I'm saying? Like, again, I've seen people getting that. Like, I'm a performer. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's why I'm good at performing, because I don't care what people think. And I put out tracks and I look back at them now, I'm like, man, that's ass as fuck. But I'm my own worst critic, I'm my own worst critic, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think that's, I put out a song called 11. It did like hella views. It was like one of my first tracks, and it did like 80,000, I think it's like 100,000 now or something like that. And I was doing this shit early. I'll tell you, bro, like, Battle Creek hasn't always been like, we're on the support everybody wave now. But early rap Battle Creek, niggas was on your post telling you that shit was ass.
I was.
Like,
I didn't like y'all shit at first. You keep it in a whole buck. Yo. I was like, these niggas is weird, bro.
Yeah, no, big facts. Like, you know what I'm saying? But like, like, like more and more, like, people will come around and be like, hey, what's that auto tune thing you do, bro? Or like, what's that plug-in thing, bro? Like the time started catching up and niggas was like, all right, this nigga been doing what niggas is doing. You know what I'm saying? Like when I made that shit, I remember when I put out 11, even though I had like 80,000 other niggas was like, I was hearing slick shit, niggas saying his ass in the post or something like that. I thought it was fire at the time. When I grew up, I was like, all right, that was pretty assy. Why you do that? Nigga? You know what I'm saying? Like you tweaking for that, bro. You know, but like, I was never one to like, I would always be like, all right, thanks for listening, my nigga. I'm gonna go back in the lab. Like, I was never one to get upset at that time.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I just went back in the lab and kept quiet and started getting better. I was like, all right, bet it's ass. All right, I'm gonna show y'all something. You know what I'm saying? And like, I was accomplishing a lot of cool ass shit. And I think the biggest thing I could thank Battle Creek for is like, not giving me like my roses that early, because it set me like so far ahead, like as an artist for sure.
You had to earn it.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of niggas, like they knew folks, and you know, my mom, like when she found out that I wasn't on the best path in life, you know what I'm saying? I was doing shit that I shouldn't have been doing. You know, like Ox said, he has some young brothers he's working with that are doing things and all that, you know what I mean? Like I had my phase, you know what I mean? When I was in Arizona and stuff, like I couldn't go hang out with niggas at the park. You know, my mom was double checking everything. I couldn't go hang out outside in Greenwood. I lived on it. I couldn't go just stand outside and go up and down the block. You know what I'm saying? Like my mom was like very much on me. You know what I mean? So like there was really nothing much for me to do but sit to myself and work on this shit. So, to answer the second half, I'm trying to keep myself as short as possible. I'm sorry, y'all. You know, I think as far as like, the happiest moment is just performing. You know what I mean? Like I agree with Ak, you know, when you make that check, I think and no braggadocious shit, I think the biggest check, you know, I've made was, and this was when Black Sheep performed all together somewhere. So I guess you'd have to definitely cut it up, but it was 6 bands. We got paid to do some shit. And that was really nice. You know what I'm saying? I agree with somebody else. They said the streams, you know, I don't take that shit for granted ever. You know what I mean? Like, I pride myself on it, but I also understand that it's not possible without people listening to your shit, obviously. I don't think I'll ever look at 1 million. I wonder what Ariana Grande does when she see like 5 million in like one day on her shit. Like if she just be like, oh, that's just 5 million.
That's
like
normal.
I never see myself doing that. I never see myself. Huh? What's up, Hot?
I said she know a check coming right behind it.
Word. But I just don't see I wonder if she looking at it like and be feeling blessed, or she be looking at it and be feeling like, damn, like, you know, another 5 million, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm supposed to, you know what I'm saying? So, performing, the streams and the money for sure. Performing because when I'm on that stage, I feel like I'm a medium for everybody's emotion watching. You know what I'm saying? Like we're all having an emotional conversation. Ain't nobody saying shit, but we saying shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I leave it right there I bring everything on the stage and I leave it right there too when I come off. So yeah, man. I don't know if I answered your questions again, but that's my thought process for sure on that.
Definitely.
Yeah, I just got my 2-month check. I mean, I was able to see my stream, so that was pretty dope. So yeah, it's pretty dope.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Because I think it's it meant a lot more too. Because I know a lot of people been on me about dropping music for about probably about 7 years.
Shit, ever since I know your ass, goddamn it, shit.
Yeah, you always be one of the people that's, you know, like, dog, what you waiting on?
Yeah. That's real. This week's episode is sponsored by the Design Lab at Shutterstock & Co. From logos and business cards to invitations and custom tees, the Design Lab is your one-stop shop for graphics. The Design Lab is the sole creator for Copacetic merchandise, available now. Use your promo code Copacetic for 10% off your Copacetic merchandise. Shop now using the link in our bio. Back to the podcast. moving into our next segment, the consciously copacetic segment. Okay. So literally, like in the last few weeks, you know, numerous artists have got shot and killed or have been shot, like everywhere in different parts of the United States. What is it about the music industry that leads to artists being killed, specifically black artists? Does that affect or have an impact on how you move as an artist today?
Definitely.
I'm gonna say no, it doesn't affect how I move as an artist because I feel like that's something that happens in the rap part of the music industry.
Okay.
I feel like it's mostly black men that come from urban communities, and it's like hard to like unlearn and unlive stuff. So
Okay.
they go through stuff, they, you know, coming from the hood, and they take you out the hood and then take you somewhere and expect for you to like unlearn or unhave all that trauma. You know what I'm saying? It's like taking a crackhead who then went to rehab and now they fine, and you don't teach them nothing, you just put them back in the world. They're gonna revert back at some point if they don't get proper training. So I feel like that's on their label. Like if you're gonna take this person out of this community, like you need to make sure they're getting like counseling and stuff like that, so they don't revert back to it.
I mean, Meg got shot. You know what I'm saying?
I want to
Women,
piggyback.
women,
Meg did get shot.
Meg got shot. Women go into maybe
Is
not
that-
getting shot, but women go through different things. Like Whitney overdosed.
Lena got shot.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's a
Hey,
lot
you
of
ain't
trauma.
Specifically said shot them.
Trying to shoot each other down outside the concert. You ain't never heard nothing like that.
No, you're right. It doesn't
May
happen.
got shot because she was with a nigga who be shooting.
That nigga
not no shooter.
Not like
but-
he is an active shooter, but he be shooting. Like,
Lame, man.
it's still on niggas. I don't think Meg would have got shot if she was
with women.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
It
hear
is.
that. I
It
hear
is. Statistically, yeah.
that. I hear that.
So I want to piggyback off what is it Marquila?
Keela.
You know, I listen to this podcast every day called Louder Than a Riot. Actually, ironically, the episode today was how the intersection between like hip hop and crime, and they talked about like how Bobby Shmurda got wrapped up in that situation because the AR from Epic saw that Hot Boy video and thought it was marketable.
All right.
And so I think a lot of it has to do with these labels seeing how marketable like these young cats are, you know, like shoot each other and you know, running the streets. It's a marketable thing.
Right.
And kids are heavily influenced. So I think that was a good point. That's ironic that you asked that question.
Yeah, I mean, it's everywhere around. Like, I didn't really listen to King Von, just to be 100% honest. But Mo3, I listen to this nigga every day. Like, I like the rap nigga who sings. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's my cup of tea. You know what I'm saying? And then when I go back and listen to all his music, like I was trying to post like a memorial thing on my Instagram for this nigga. Mm-hmm. I had to skip damn near the whole song because all he was talking about was niggas killing him in this song. And it's a remake of the Sierra song. I was like, this soft ass song.
And I.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? He's talking about just getting killed the whole goddamn song. And I was like, damn, like you got to be careful what you putting out into the world.
Definitely.
Yeah. But see, that's my point. I feel like they look at you like you're marketable and like you're just a thing, like you're not a living person who's been through stuff. And I feel like when you get signed to all those labels and stuff, like you need to get training and get counseling and stuff so you're equipped and you can make it through this, because people get suicidal, people get shot, people still got gang affiliations that they haven't resolved, so people still in their head. Like, it's a lot of stuff that just comes with black men that come from urban communities that become an artist.
But that's not their first thought, though. If you think about it, they're not thinking about their childhood trauma or the environment they coming out of. As long as it got dollar signs on it, it's, oh, I'm picking you up. You about to make me a bunch of money, So come on, you with the camp. We about to sign you tonight. You about to put you on this plane, give you a couple chains, and you good to go. And it's like these people still have lives that you just like pulled them out of. And so like a lot of these rap artists, they're coming from like gangs, and they're coming from like really just messed up situations. So it's like, okay, you pulled them out of that when they've been living there for the last 20 some years. And it's like, oh, hey, let's walk down the street with all these palm trees and, you know, here, let's swipe this card. Like
that shit don't
in a way.
Right. And then you got to think about what artists do. We rap or we write poetry or we sing songs about what we've experienced or what we're going through. We talk about our lives, or we talk about something we've done. And so if you're taking these men from Chicago, from Detroit, from Atlanta, wherever they're from, and they're talking about their lives or what they're doing, what do you think is going to come out in their music? This is going to just bleed through their music. And it's even louder now. Now you're giving them a microphone to do it even louder, to amplify it all. And you think that they're not going to attract it. So I feel like to ask that question is like one aspect of it, but you'd have to just like kind of just go right back into how our society is set up with our Black men, you know? So it's just the music industry is a magnifying glass for what's going on for real. And it's a microphone. That's it. It's just amplifying what's happening in the neighborhoods. They're attacking each other in the songs, literally like, yeah, nigga, I saw you on 53rd. I'm coming. Like they tell you in the song what they're about to do. It's crazy.
Yeah, I totally agree with Tia. I think one thing, it's always been a unpopular thought, you know what I'm saying? Like, but I'm totally in agreement with the fact hip hop was supposed to be like the voice of the streets, the voice of Black people and experience. You know what I'm saying? The first song ever made with a message was called The Message by Grandmaster Flash, and it was completely his life and his style. So I wouldn't necessarily, I'm not saying anybody's doing that, but I just want to make it clear. I'm not a fan of like going in this direction where we're like, yeah, we need to all start talking about positive shit and all that. Nah, nigga, that's your life. You want to pour your emotions out on your track, you very well do that. I think the real culprit here is the internet, these bloggers, and they typing about this shit and they egging street beefs on between these niggas that's getting into it. Niggas pride getting away too. Niggas don't know how to be like, yeah, it was just words on the net. We're going to leave it at that because of where they come from. You know, the term like, you know, like I'm a real nigga, I'm a real street nigga, you know, so you can't talk to me like that. You can't approach me like that. You can't do me like that. You know what I'm saying? This perception that you're giving off makes me seem soft. Now I got to show the whole world that this bloggers put our beef on the main stage, that I ain't this ain't no joke. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, like, as you've all said, that's marketable. You know what I'm saying? Niggas thug images is marketable. Niggas street images is marketable. What niggas do is marketable.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I'm a fan that niggas put their pain and their experiences in tracks. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't take that from the streets at all. You know what I mean? I think it has to just stop somewhere. And I think at the most, it should stop at us. And when I say us, I mean street niggas who still active, who still dabbling in that shit, even though they got this fame and this platform. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, like, if that nigga dissed you on the track, diss him back, but keep it there, keep it rap. Motherfuckers be so surprised when these niggas kill each other. They've been doing it since the fucking 90s. You know what I'm saying? It's getting spicy again now. You know, I was glorifying when 50 got shot 9 times. You know what I'm saying? He's still alive. You know, that's what people praise him for on the low. Like, for real, they be like, man, he got shot 9 times. He hard. He rapping about that shit. You know what I'm saying? Now niggas dying. Niggas like, stop. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I mean, I guess, you know what I'm saying? But like, pick a side. What y'all want? This what y'all wanted, right? This what you wanted. You wanted it to get real like it was in the 90s and in the late 80s. You wanted that, right? We here again. Niggas dying now. What did you want? Do you like rap or not? You know what I'm saying? Do you like niggas talking about street shit or not? You know what I'm saying? It's getting aggressive? Then that's not what you really like. What is you praising? You know what I'm saying? So I'm not advocating for niggas dying, but I am looking at the reality of. The reality of is that I feel like hip hop being a platform for these niggas to talk does lessen the shooting more than no platform at all. You know what I'm saying? Cause ain't nobody here shit now. I'm just gonna get out here and do it. So I can't get on the track and get at least 70% of this hate and anger off me.
Can we agree that social media amplifies these?
because
Oh,
the
yeah.
internet, that's why Childish Gambino's album called "Because the Internet" is really like truly speaks a lot of volumes. It is because the
world now. That's crazy.
it is definitely because the internet. I agree.
You said what? Ak? You said what about the world?
I said, like, nigga, you don't even have to be in the same country as somebody to beef no more. Like, you
No.
can wake up, get on your phone, and start beefing with it.
Beefing with somebody.
In Alaska.
It's that accessible. So social media really ruined a lot of stuff. But remember you was talking about Mo3?
Yeah.
You wanna know what's weird in a theory that I just came across?
What?
So the theory with Mo, well, they're all signed to this independent label called Empire.
Yeah.
Empire has had a lot of their artists die. XXX Tentacion, Vaughn,
Yeah.
all of them, Mo, all of
All
them.
of
It's
them,
like
yeah,
two
yeah.
more. So they
They was
think
all on that label?
Yeah.
they think this man be putting life like policies on these rappers. They thinking he be putting policies on these
I
rappers.
think they do, bro. I think that's just normal.
Is that
I
normal?
think that's
Like
just normal.
A
thing.
life policy?
yeah. You get a life when you sign that contract, that's why people don't be like owning their masters and stuff like
Yeah.
that. That's why I strive to be independent. Because there's
Right.
distribution
Oh my God.
out there. You can get distribution from people. You don't have to sign or be in a 360
Right.
deal.
Yeah.
Right.
But I think that's weird. Like that's weird. And
Yeah.
I had looked up on the life policies and they get paid.
Yeah.
when rappers get.
But I think
black
that's
rappers get
normal. Like that's just normal thing. That's been happening. Yeah.
So weird. Yeah.
That's a normal thing.
But I look at them contracts.
Yeah.
That's why Kanye crazy because he trying to get his masters.
Yeah. That's a normal
They
thing.
own him. His record contract says he has to record music until he dies.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes.
What the fuck? Where am I? Sleeping under a rock?
Like he
What
can
the
never
fuck?
get out. Like he can't stop recording music.
That's crazy.
And another thing, how you talk about Instagram and the marketing behind everything that Allah was talking about, nigga, it's so fucking catchy because like Von dies, you know, when nigga die, you're like, well, let me check this nigga out. Let me see what he's about.
Mhm.
Let me get him some streams. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Help the fam out. So I'm
Nipsey.
listening to his music. This shit, bitch, I'm from 65th, from
I'm not from
64th.
63rd.
Bitch, I'm not from 63rd. That shit catchy as a motherfucker.
That's,
It is.
You
that's
know
how
what
he
I'm
grew
saying?
up.
Bitch, I'm not from 63rd. And I've been saying that shit in my head for like 2 weeks.
Is that
now.
the one we're talking about, the strip from Kankakee?
I think so.
I think so, yeah.
I'm gonna be honest.
I'm gonna keep it. I ain't listen to that nigga, bro. I ain't gonna hold you up. I ain't listen to him when he died. I ain't listen to more Nipsey when he died. I don't listen to nobody when they die. You know what I'm saying?
I was only listening to
I don't
Nipsey.
listen to none.
Why
I don't
is that?
listen to more none of that shit.
Yeah, why is that?
Why is that?
That,
Yeah.
that shit, that's just not on y'all, but like for the majority, I feel like that shit just whack to me. You know what I'm saying? If I ain't listened to you before, I'm not gonna listen to you now. Now that perspective on feeding Von's family, I can understand that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That makes a lot of sense. That don't hurt nobody, and that is true. You know what I'm saying? You put money in his family's pocket, go ahead, get off. You know what I'm saying? But I know this about me. I be the main nigga when an artist die. I be a main nigga like pointing out inconsistency in niggas' characters because that says a lot about you. You know what I'm saying? Like, so this nigga dead now, so he top 5 now. Oh, this nigga dead now, so he listening to him now.
Oh, you said like if you've never listened to their music before, and when they pass,
Yeah.
That makes okay.
You know, mugs be trying to act like they fans.
Yeah, that shit goofy to me. I don't like that shit. I give niggas their flowers while they here, or if I only gave you like a petal from a rose while you was here, you gonna get the same petal when you die.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not about to like pull out a bush of roses from the back all of a sudden, you know what I'm saying?
I hear that.
That's just how I think. I'm sorry.
I listened to one Mo3 songs called I think it was called Apartments. Yeah,
Okay.
Apartments.
Yeah.
It was a fucking dope ass song, but it is a little eerie. I still listen to Nipsey, but that's because I was rocking with Nip before he died.
Right.
But there is like this little eeriness just finding out about a person and they dead, and then you trying to go through their whole album and all of what they done. Like,
Yeah,
He
yeah,
sung like he was from the church too, man.
yeah.
That man was he had to have been raised in the church and left the church and went to the streets.
Yeah.
Because there's no way you singing like
All that
that.
soul.
But then
Mhm.
your lyrics,
Right.
it's just it messed me up. But
That's the same wave Rod Wave is on, putting a lot more riffs and soul into his voice over trap beats for
Yeah.
sure.
He not messing with Mo though.
Nah, not at all.
that was a real
definitely
vocal.
sings-
Mo
Mo definitely
soulful,
sings,
bro.
Mo definitely sings better. than
Trap
Mo.
soul.
I don't like
think
Rod
over-
Wave.
No, I don't care
I
for
can't get
Rod
none-
Wave.
All the trap soul, I can't do it.
I don't mess with Rod Wave at all. You know what I'm
He be
saying?
crying too much.
Just give
Too
me,
much.
just
He,
give me.
ta-
a
he
whole-
talented.
You said, hey Dave, what you say?
I
Facts.
said, just give me Hov, Kendrick, Cole. I'm set.
That's all he
Kendrick,
All the
yeah.
trap God said, I don't even listen to this.
Word, you know.
I fucked with Mo3 before he died. I was telling
I didn't
you,
even know
like,
who he was.
God damn.
I would have fucked with him before he died. You probably would have known about him.
I
He
knew
was
about
so
him,
dope.
but he wasn't my cup of tea.
I know.
I
Hey,
was
I'm
listening to
I
that.
think ultimately niggas need to know, like, when you dead, you dead. You know what I'm saying? And that's why this whole, like, I'm saying though, because
That's
like,
real shit.
That's the
And
problem.
niggas
'Cause
need to know his
niggas-
shit.
some of these young niggas
Yeah.
might think really weird, bro. They might really think weird. Like, when I die, everybody gonna remember me. They gonna play my tracks. I'm gonna be a legend. No, you gonna be dead.
Yeah.
Nigga, we gonna listen to you maybe 1 or 2, 3 more times, and then another nigga gonna come out that sound a little bit kind of like you, but slightly different.
That's not true.
And
I don't
we
know.
done
That's not
I
listening,
true.
want to leave a legacy like Nip. Nip done left a lot of stuff to keep.
I work out to
making,
hustle and
Nipsey's
motivate
making
every day.
money while he's dead.
but Nip died. The way Nip died was not like a glorified "I want to die" type thing. Nip wasn't supposed to die. You know what I'm saying? He got.
He
I
died
know that.
tragically.
It was a
That's what I'm
tragedy.
saying.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm saying niggas who out here getting active, nigga, and they dying, and they dying like that. You not gonna be remembered how you think you're gonna be remembered, bro.
Yeah, I agree.
Dead.
Yeah,
bro.
like Pop Smoke. He had a lot of shit it looked like he had a lot of shit ready to go before he passed away. But even with the music that's coming out now, Pop Smoke's name isn't gonna last as long as Nip's name because Nip had built a legacy. He had built so much shit behind him before he passed away. Pop Smoke, he was just on the rise. You know? So I get what you're saying.
Again, I think that's still like a
I
hip
love
hop.
Pop Smoke.
That's like a rap versus R&B thing. Because when people in R&B die, like it's like they
You know,
respect the legacy. Like,
Y'all not
you hear
dying.
about-
Y'all not dying violently though. That's what I'm saying. Like y'all not dying for y'all. Oh man, Trey Songz passed away in his bed from corona. You know what I'm saying? Like God forbid. But
Hey,
damn.
don't be speaking on Trey Songz like that,
Man.
man. What the fuck?
You know what I'm saying? Like
That new album.
he died from some outward shit. It wasn't no violent shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, so yeah, we gonna spin Trey Songz. He built a legacy. He has built a legacy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He's talented. You know what I'm saying? Yes, we gonna spin Trey Songz.
I
Even R. Kelly weird ass. You know what I'm saying? He gonna get spins. You know what I'm saying?
I got in trouble for R. Kelly a few different times, so I ain't gonna speak on it. I ain't gonna speak
my
on it.
bad. Bleep,
Denari.
bleeping his name out. My bad.
Can I ask Denari a question real quick?
Yeah.
How often do producers pass like violently or just in general like from gun violence and stuff like that? Do you kind of are DJs and producers almost like one and the same in a sense?
In this, you can kind of categorize them maybe in like the same group, sort of.
Yeah.
But like just from my experience, I don't really know of many producers and DJs, dying as often, as artists would. Of course they might die one day, but not from like gun violence or at least not as often. It might happen sometimes, some places, but I haven't witnessed it.
I know it was one DJ that died in Detroit last year.
DJ Slick.
DJ Slick.
Yeah.
Yeah. He got, but it was just some motherfucker tried to rob him or some shit. I think.
Yeah.
It wasn't like he was into some shit. Yeah.
I feel like that might be like the thing. Like the most that to happen to them is them potentially getting robbed and then it happening. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
If you look at producers now, they be looking like the rappers. You know what I'm saying? You got Southside, you got Weezy, but they be hanging with the rappers too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's the reason why I asked them. The reason why I asked them is because shit, they be around the culture, they be around rappers. They look like rappers. So do things happen to them as rappers? The producers be beefing too. I done seen producers get online, IG Live. I think it was Southside. Beefing with. Who was he beefing with? I think it was Young Chop. When Young Chop was
Young Chop, yep.
He was tripping.
I did hear about a lot of stories though. Well, not even a lot, but some stories with producers or DJs where they got, if they did get killed or something happened, it was like them getting caught slipping, like them in the studio. You know what I'm saying? Or like you said, DJ Slick V who died last year, he was somewhere, but it was on some bullshit.
Yeah.
So you find that sometimes, and I know that I'm very aware of that. That's why I'm at the studio. This with me having different clients that come in, and I be leaving 3 a.m. Sometimes I know come out. Always gonna have to start.
So that's how it impacts you. You think?
Yeah.
That's how it impacts you.
I got a question.
Mm-hmm.
Keep that thing.
So this going back to like when we were talking about like artists beefing and stuff. Okay, we was talking about a lot of rap beef. Okay, but one of the greatest R&B beefs of time is between Monica and Brandy, right? So I want to ask y'all, did y'all ever hear, there was a rumor, so there's a theory that one of the shows that they did for BET like a while ago, like before the show, when they performed The Boy Is Mine, Brandy and Monica like got into it, and Monica punched Brandy like in the face. Like, have y'all heard that before?
Yeah.
Like,
No, but I believe it.
I believe it though.
Like,
I
it
do
just
believe it.
I don't nobody mess with
Monica, Brandy referenced it during their little versus battle. If you paid attention, she threw a shot.
That whole thing was so cringy.
She threw a shot at Monica.
Who hit who?
What'd she say?
Monica hit Brandy. I
Oh, I
forgot what
believe
she said, but it was something about like, yeah, you be knocking on doors, hitting people in the eye or something like that. She referenced it as a joke during the little verses or something. It was funny.
That's crazy. I ain't know that.
Yeah.
When you get a chance, go back and look up that the performance when they performed that song. Like, you can tell something happened before the performance. I went back, I watched that so many times, like, because I just couldn't believe like they was really doing that kind of stuff like back then. Like, I ain't never heard of no like, R&B beef usually stay like in between the songs, like, but for it to get physical, I thought that was crazy.
Now, Dave, being a black man, but you're not a rapper, does all the violence, does it interact how you move when you're with people in the studio doing music and stuff?
So if I'm back at the crib, I'm in like where it started in the basement in the hood, like, then I got to think about like, okay, I got a daughter now. Then I got to move a little different. I can't, like, we used to be reckless. Like back when I lived at home, we would just be down there acting a fool.
Right.
But now as a grown man, like I know I can't move like that. Like I got to move at certain times when it ain't. If it's too crowded, too much traffic, I got to be out there. So because I know anything can happen.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So in that sense, it does. Like I just got to be mindful of who coming in and out. This is where I'm at in my life right now.
I hear that. What about? See, you are more like towards the street rapping side, I guess. You know what I'm saying? Not that you're a street rapper. I'm not saying that, but you interact and mingle with a lot of rappers. You know what I'm saying? Who are street rappers?
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But how does that affect when you might just show up in a nigga's session one day or something? You know what I'm saying? Like, you go to DX. I don't know if you record with DX or not, but
we got our own studio.
Y'all got you did say that. You did say that. You got your own studio. But you go somewhere or somebody like, hey, can we pay you to use y'all studio? How do you differentiate who can come and who can't? Or how do you try to stay out the way with everything going on in Battle Creek? You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of shit going on behind the scenes.
Well, we got a lot of people from out of town, like, coming now, and we know they in the streets.
Right.
The location we chose it for a reason because it's in the light industrial area of Battle Creek. They call it, white people be calling it the Bottoms.
Okay. I don't even know what that is.
Yeah, bro, it's a whole story behind that. It's a whole story behind that. I'll tell you one day. As far as how we regulate it, we know who doing what.
Right.
I keep my ear to social media. I get emails all the time. Like I live and die out of my email.
Right.
I'm on my Gmail or whatever. So, usually people that is in beefs or is having current beefs, even if they come to the studio, our studio, we got like double lockdown protection as far as anybody getting in. So once we let somebody in, you can't get out. You got to go through so many doors, and we got locks. Like we got keypad locks on all that. So, we lock them in the studio because we do the engineering.
Right.
Now we really don't really have a problem with that like that, and then people know us around here, so it's really just a respect thing, you know. It be two people beefing, and they'll never just disrespect us, even if they know where one of their ops is. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
As far as managing, because it's basically artist management with the young dudes that's in the street.
Yeah.
Like one of our boys, he just got out of jail.
Okay.
Well, we done had in the past 6 months, we done had, you know, a robbery happen, and we done had 2 of them going to jail. That's 3 in total, you know. That should be hard, bro. I ain't gonna lie, because
I was gonna say, dealing with other niggas' personalities, and they just so young that they probably don't care. You know what I'm saying?
Because after a while, bro, they be like, psh, nigga, you ain't living, you ain't in my shoes. You ain't gotta wake up to what I wake up every day. I'm like, man, look,
I hear that all the time.
Don't mess yourself up, bro, because you can't be in the streets forever. If you ever want to go legit, you get all this stuff on your record.
Yeah.
You a fella, it's gonna be hard to get jobs, all type of shit. Because don't ever be too proud to get a job, nigga. This rap, you gotta fund this rap dream.
Facts.
Right.
Facts.
So yeah, it be hard, bro. It be hard, man.
I hear that. Now, what about you, James? Because y'all got, like, y'all own thing. How do y'all stay out of, like, getting into street shit?
That's easy for me. I talked to my demons a long time ago. I was very lucky to get all my weird ass shit out the way at a very early age. You know what I'm saying? So at that point, you know, when you have a single mom raising you, you know what I'm saying, single black mom, you know what I'm saying, it's times 10 on that shit. You know what I'm saying? My mom loved me. She cared about me. You know what I'm saying? She wrapped me in her grace the best she could, because everything else around wasn't. You know what I'm saying? She's a very smart woman, very intuitive. And she passed all that to me. So I think, honestly, I don't discriminate. You know, I still have, brothers come through who's still in the streets sometimes just to tinker around and record, where I'm at.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I don't care. You know what I mean? Maybe it's not smart for me not to think, is deep about it, but I don't care about that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you coming through the record, you coming through the record. You know what I'm saying? I've had all types of different people come around, me. You know, I live on a spectrum.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not really watching out for anything. And again, that could sound ignorant out loud. You know what I mean? But, again, when you've had your fair share of traumas and stuff you dealt with, you don't really think twice about certain things. I'm not thinking twice about that. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to help these niggas. You know what I'm saying? I do talk to them. I don't care if I sound corny. You know, I've heard that line too that I'm talking about, and I try not to granddaddy them and be like, oh, I've been through my thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I let them talk. I let them get it out. They can think what they want to think, but at the end of the day, we're here to make music, and you letting outward things get in the way of your potential success. You know what I'm saying? And learning, you know what I mean? So, I mean, to really answer that, you know what I'm saying? I just, we've all managed to stay out the way, cause I think I wouldn't say been lucky to. I think all the folks that are gravitated towards what we do just gravitated towards what we do. You know what I'm saying? Niggas, I hope niggas don't look at us and they street niggas and be like, man, I can't be around them. They probably won't fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? Cause I would. You know what I mean? Like, because that's what this place is for too. I wanna get you away from that so you can stay alive a little bit longer. You know what I'm saying? So you can have a future in some type of different medium. You know what I mean? Like I forgot what artist said that, but look, everybody used to be a motherfucking gangster, no matter how big and tall. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got a little story. You know what I mean? So who am I to discriminate shit? You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to give niggas an opportunity. You know, if I can, that's what Black Sheep has always been about, is giving motherfuckers a home. You know what I'm saying? And we can all do this together.
That's dope. That's dope. This week's episode is sponsored by the Design Lab at Shutterstock & Co. From logos and business cards to invitations and custom tees, the Design Lab is your one-stop shop for graphics. The Design Lab is the sole creator for Copacetic merchandise, available now. Use your promo code Copacetic for 10% off your Copacetic merchandise. Shop now using the link in our bio. Back to the podcast. Moving into the next segment, the email of the week. Remember, keep visiting our website, www.thecopacetichour.com, to win your free Copacetic merchandise. Take a clip, create a clip, and post it. And on social media, use the hashtag TCH Fan of the Month to win your free Copacetic hoodie. This week, for the email of the week, Dear TCH, the Copacetic Hour, me and my man have been together for 6 months. Long story short, I want to fuck my man and his best friend together, but I don't think he with it. Like, it's not like I want his friend. I just want them both at the same time. What should I say? Is he going to look at me differently just for asking? Or should I let it go? By the way, I knew both of them before we started dating. They've always been fine as fuck. If he wanted me and one of my girls to join in, I wouldn't think about it or think about him negatively. Is it a double standard, or should I just go for it? Please, Copacetic Hour, help me out.
Can I pop
She knows her man.
Can I pop this on? Or
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead. Let's pop this on. Let's go out. Get it out.
Okay, so he's a freak, first of all. Man, stuff like that, kind of. She got to really know her partner, bro. She got to really know this person that she's dealing with. I feel like if she's still in the stages of being scared to ask something like that, then
she know
probably not as comfortable with their partner, because some questions like that, bro, you don't even have to even ask. You can kind of over the years have a conversation with your partner, and if somebody into that, they'll tell you, like, if they're comfortable with it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, over the years, you and your girl might have sex talks. You just be talking about stuff, and it could just fly off the tongue if they like don't have a problem with like threesomes. I know the best friend thing kind of weird, because you like, well, damn, do you like my best friend, or are you just
right?
I don't know. That's ooh, she on thin ice.
Why you got trust in this nigga, bitch?
Yeah, I got questions, yo. Like, honestly, like, how long, to the female who typed this, like, how long until, like, you know what I'm saying? How long does it take for you to consider, you know, someone a best friend to your man? Because if that nigga that you trying to get included in this threesome with you is not down, you know what I'm saying? I could definitely befriend your man, and then me and him become best friends. And then me, you, and him, you know what I'm saying? We can minus him, and me and you can get it on. You know what I'm saying? If that's what the route you're trying to go. So send another email.
Right.
Send an email to the Copacetic Hour, and we can have a Copacetic Hour.
Oh,
You
man.
know what I'm saying? Yeah, feel, you know what I'm talking about. Honestly,
I think she knows her man.
yeah, you should do it.
That's what I think. I think that she knows her man, and you don't, I mean, if you're just emailing us to email us, then that's cool. But at the same time, you know who you're dating. That's a question, like OT said. We've been together long enough now. She said they've been together 6 months.
Yeah.
They haven't been together long enough. They haven't been together long enough.
coming up with
I feel like she should just be single and live her best life, because that's the time she
Yeah,
Well,
scratch
Marquila,
everything
I feel like
said.
this. I feel like this kind of goes off of what we were talking about last week. But in real life, there are people. Everybody's not traditional. They swing. There are people who like to get it on with other people. Polyamorous, polygamy, all of that. There's someone who matches your drive, your vibe, and
But if she has this,
but at the
this
same
is not the person you should be doing that with. And first
right,
of all,
right. No, exactly.
What
exactly.
even in
like,
your brain says,
6 months, she a
let
freak
me
me.
ask my man if I can sleep with his best friend? Like who thinks
that's
it's the
this not the one.
Yeah.
Hey, she a freak.
Yeah, and I'm gonna be the villain here and definitely say it's definitely a double standard to this threesome shit. You know what I'm saying? Two women having sex with a man is way different than two men having sex with a woman.
It's a bang.
Yeah.
It's a bang.
It's a bang.
I
A
definitely
bang.
want to make that very clear. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I got any women on here like, oh my god, that's a double standard. You can't say that.
There's dudes like that, bro.
You know what I'm saying? But no,
Saying like a double standard, like it just don't happen.
No, I'm saying like the dynamic different. I feel like
Yeah.
if a woman has sex with two men, that just seemed kind of hoish to me. You
It's
know
a
what I'm saying?
bang.
Versus like a man have sex with two women, it's just a different concept.
That's a threesome. But two men and a woman is a bang.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
That's a triangle.
Yeah, that's definitely the little engine that could isn't really about a little engine that could. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
There's actually a backstory to that.
So y'all think she tripping? Is everybody
Yes,
in the,
tripping.
She
She needs to
tripping?
be to go.
What about you, Dave?
She belongs to the streets.
What about you, Dave? What you think, Dave?
What you think, Dave?
Hey, listen, I'm just gonna be 100. Shit, I'm sex positive in every aspect, but the best friend shit kind of crazy to me. That part crazy.
Yes.
But I'm like, I'm gonna go on there, man. So I'm like pro sex positive. Like if she, shit, all right, that's all I'm gonna say.
Say nothing. He like, but that's all I'm saying.
Hey, you didn't say anything.
Shit, all right.
Hey, I'm trying to keep it PG.
I ain't running no train, bro.
What about you, Denari?
Man, it really just sounds like some best man 2020 type shit, bro. Honestly, she just needs to be single. You know, if you thinking that way, just be single.
Just be
the
single.
fact that you even thinking that way, why is that? I don't know.
Yeah,
but that's just my take.
That was my whole thing. Why is that even a question? Like, why? Like, did you just pick up and say, let me email this in and ask, like, I want my man and his best friend, like,
best friend should
But at the same time,
thing.
you guys, I don't want us to make her feel bad, because it's not like people don't really be out here fucking who they want to fuck, how they want to fuck. Seriously.
Right.
So if they want to do it like that, do it. But you need to find the person who's going to vibe with you. Like, that's like me saying, hey, y'all, I like having sex with two girls at the same time with a guy that watch. You don't want to, like, don't make me feel, now I'm not saying that's what I like, y'all, but.
I'm about to say.
But I'm saying, like, if somebody likes that, they don't necessarily need to be single, but you do need to find somebody who matches you all the time. Like, she may have a mentality of, I do want to be in a relationship with my boyfriend, and I hope he likes to have sex with other people too.
Right. Yeah.
He should have never made.
Not, you know, it's
could have did that before they got together. Like,
man,
I feel like it's more likely. I feel like it's more likely to happen because you like, this ain't my girl, but she want to hit. She want me and my mans to hit. I feel like it's more likely to happen. But don't get with me, and then 6 months later you want some freak nasty shit.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's only been 6 months.
Because I might be nasty, but I'm gonna be thinking like, does this bitch like my friend or like?
What if she want love too, OT?
Tia, you wonderful queen.
I'm sick. I like to about Tia.
Listen.
What if she want love too? What if she just don't want to get banged? What if she wants a hug after?
Forget what Tia talking about. Shame on you, bitch.
Shame on you, dirty.
Shame on you, bitch.
Don't listen to him. Don't listen to him, y'all.
I think
girl
me
who wrote
personally,
the email, don't listen to him.
Me personally, I think she tripped.
So I'm gonna say, young lady from the Copacetic Hour
Right.
himself, Mr. Copacetic Hour. I'm gonna say, I think it's only been 6 months. So if you feeling like this with your boyfriend, you don't know him by now to think he would even be into something like that. I think you know that he's not into that. You wouldn't be scared to ask him if he was giving you some vibes that could even be a thing. So I feel like you should ask him if that's what you desire, because if not, y'all gonna break up anyway because he's not fulfilling your needs. So, but be prepared for the outcome as well. Just because you there's something that you want, that may not be something that he's into. So, although I feel like you should explore your sexual endeavors and everything, be prepared for whatever comes with that as well. All right.
Man.
Write
Hey,
me
when
back
this- when
and let
this
me know what
podcast come
happened.
out? When this come out? 5? When this come out?
So I record ahead of time. This will be on like 3 weeks.
All right, bet. Look, all my niggas listening, do your math. Your girl got with you 6 months ago. So if this come out in 3 weeks, that means you gotta look back about 7 months. Do the math. That means yo bitch wanna fuck your best friend. You gotta do some investigation. Shame on you, bitch.
She said she already knew both of them before she got in a
Wait. You can't say that. Listen, I'm gonna talk to her really fast. Sweetie, you're not ready. Just take your time, baby, and fish around. And, well, not fish. Never mind. Girl, just be single.
You belong to the streets now, and I'm first in line.
You do, but it's okay.
Oh, God.
First in line.
It's all right. It's all right.
You nasty. You gonna catch
Hilarious.
something.
Hilarious.
Who said that? Don't wish that on me.
You better quit moving how you moving. You know that stuff on the street.
Man, okay. So you can't get rid of it.
And we ain't talking about the Rona. God damn it. All right, moving into our next segment of the podcast, the last segment, the hood situation. What hood situation? Who? Hood situation. Why? Because shit be happening in the hood. Today's hood situation. So earlier I talked to my guests, and this was an artist episode, so I got all their favorite artists of all time. And we're going to do a kill or save. I got everybody's artists. And they're going to choose who they're going to kill.
They gotta fight.
Their favorite 2 artists. We're going to choose who they're going to kill and who they're going to save.
Oh, damn.
So first up, we got OTS. So earlier, OTS, I asked him who his favorite 2 artists were. He said, hey, I'm representing for Mike and Prince. You already know the 2 legends, the 2 GOATs. Now, unfortunately, both of them actually are gone. So it's not going to be it's not going to be devastating. You know what I'm saying? But OTS, kill or save. Who you killing, who you saving, and why?
Don't piss me off, Hawk.
Oh man, bro.
This is good, right? Yeah, thank you.
Okay. Damn. I gotta choose between Mike and Prince.
I feel like it's a no-brainer.
Man. Oh my God. I would choose Mike, man.
Okay, why?
The reason why I would say Mike over Prince is because Mike was dealing with, I know everybody deal with shit, but the way Mike was raised by Joe and all of them, and the way he was raised with his brothers, and then like Mike was like one of the first black mugs that is just like the vitiligo, the whole little when he lost his skin color.
Vitiligo, yeah.
Yeah, like I just feel like he for him to be as talented as he was and go through all that, and then the pedophile allegations and stuff, that stuff would make people kill themselves, bro. Like, I'll choose Mike, bro. And then Mike owned Beyonce and all them at a point. He owned half of Sony, bro.
Yeah.
He was finna buy that bitch. They got scared, bro.
That's probably why he got
Mike, bro.
That's exactly why he got killed.
Yeah.
Because he
Mike owned Mariah Carey and them at a point in time. Like,
Yeah.
That's modern day slavery.
I quote, he said Sony is the devil.
Yeah. They killed, man. Mike was, man, what? Mike.
No, why would you kill Prince though? The purple god, nigga. Why would you kill Prince, bro? What the fuck?
I would kill Prince because oh damn. That ain't even funny, but I'll probably kill Prince because
This
that
gonna
nigga
sound so
challenged Mike.
crazy. I would just put a clip like I'll probably just kill Prince because
I ain't killed Prince. Hold on, wait. Hey, dog.
Hold on.
One
Five,
of y'all
that's
got a
what you
wire
want?
on? That nigga got a wire on. No, but yeah, I'll probably kill Prince because this is so funny, bro.
Okay.
James Brown had called them niggas on stage, and they had a dance battle.
Okay.
Like,
I remember
Mike
that.
Called,
I remember that.
Or what's his name? No, what I just say?
James Brown.
Yeah, James Brown called
He
both
called
of them on
Michael
stage.
Jackson and Prince on stage. Yep.
Mike ain't never been challenged by nobody, nigga. We like, who is this coming up?
All right.
But Prince showed out. But that's the only reason why I would kill him, because nigga don't be challenging Mike. What's wrong with you?
Mike fucked him up though.
Oh man.
But yeah, Mike did, and Mike
Yeah.
won, bro.
Yeah.
Prince could just play the guitar. He couldn't dance for real. He did all that shit. That wasn't that. I'm done though.
Hey, what's going on when he did that,
Disrespecting
bro?
Prince like to talk about he only
caught
played
him
the
high.
guitar, nigga. That's
He's
crazy.
the original Purple
Prince
God, man.
Prince play all the instruments, bro. That nigga could play
Yeah.
anything.
Play everything.
Everything.
He still got music locked away, which is crazy.
All right.
Never hear.
So this is gonna be a little hard because RIP to this next person. So next up is Marquila. And her two favorite artists she chose was Aaliyah and Sierra. Kill or save? Kill or save? Take them off the earth, bring them back to the earth. What you gonna do? Kill or save?
I'm gonna kill Sierra
Dizam. Why? Why you killing Sierra?
because like Aaliyah and Janet and all of them, they kind of paved the way and made it so Sierras and people like them are able to even be the artists that they are with the dancing and the singing, the costumes and stuff like that.
Okay. I hear that. Okay. Next up, we got Tia. Tia chose same perspective. Take them off the earth, bring them back to the earth. What you doing? Kill
I'm
or
gonna
save?
leave it as is.
Whitney
I'm gonna leave it
Houston
as
or
is.
Stevie Wonder?
As is.
Out of who?
I'm going to keep Stevie alive, and I'm going to keep Whitney where she is. Simply because I feel like, I guess this is more of the songwriter in me.
Okay.
I feel like Stevie wrote half of like my mama and my grandma generation music.
Yeah.
I feel like he had his hands in all of
everything,
that.
probably.
He stayed true to himself as an artist. He was well-rounded through and through his entire career. Even now, we still have big respect, much love for Stevie. Whitney, is not like I don't love her and have the same respect for her, but when it comes down to the well-roundedness of an artist and having like that level head and just really wanting your career to continue to feed you,
Yeah.
I don't think that was that. Well, clearly that wasn't. So I would keep Stevie alive.
Okay. Next up, we got Luther. My bad. We got Denari. Now this nigga choose niggas on. We got Denari.
I started looking through the Zoom profile. I was like, Luther?
I'm looking like, who the fuck is Luther?
we got Denari. Now Denari chose Luther and Tupac. Two opposite ends of the spectrums. Kill or save?
I'm through, man.
We'll have to kill Luther.
You gonna kill Luther Vandross, bro?
I gotta do it. I'm sorry.
Hey, Denari, you gonna kill Luther Vandross, bro? Why, bro? Why you gonna kill Luther Vandross?
It ain't even nothing personal towards Luther. It's just hot, bro. Aside from him being an artist, he was a black activist. He was an actor.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? He didn't pave many ways for rap. Just imagine if he was here today.
Nigga, you ain't see Luther and Meteor Man, nigga? What you mean?
You said what?
You ain't see Luther and Meteor Man, nigga? What you mean, nigga?
Meteor Man.
Oh no, I hear you. You right, bro. I hear you.
Luther has been in the
Yeah, a lot of us probably wouldn't be here born without Luther.
Low key, shit.
No, my mama ain't that old.
Mine's not either though.
Man.
But the Grams though.
I'm being so serious.
Grams though. Grams probably got it on the Luther. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, everybody love Luther though.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? All right, next up we got Allah. Okay, this nigga chose. This is pretty good because these niggas don't like each other. He chose Drake and Kanye. Kill or save?
Don't piss me off, bro.
Yeah. All right, I got it, bro. We gotta kill Drake. We gotta keep Kanye.
Whoa.
Yes,
what?
Yeah, sorry.
That was an executive decision. That was hard.
I don't like it.
do you want from me?
I don't like it.
I don't like it.
Nah, we gotta kill Drake. I'll tell y'all why though, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, first of all, there wouldn't be a lot of artists that are here without Kanye West. Drake did not put as much influential artists that we have today on. There'd be no J. Cole without Kanye West. There'd be not a lot of motherfuckers without a Kanye West. Think about all the motherfuckers Kanye West put on for real. Y'all wouldn't have been listening to Panda all last 7 years ago summer without Kanye West. You know what I'm saying? Kanye put a lot of motherfuckers on. He produced a lot of hits for a lot of people. He produced a lot of shit for Jay-Z. Jay-Z probably wouldn't have been as successful without Kanye West. Kanye West put a lot of niggas on. He was more for the culture than Drake was. Drake's a great artist. He made good music, but he did not touch the industry like Kanye West has touched the industry. I gotta get over that Trump shit, man. He got in there. He got some shit.
It ain't the Trump shit, bro. It's the shit that goes along with the Trump shit.
Like what?
Like
what's going on?
Sojourner Truth. What did he say about Sojourner Truth, bro?
No, he said that slavery was a choice.
Slavery was a choice for one, which is
that's a very blanket statement.
That's a blanket ass statement.
Guess what niggas saying online now with all this Hebrew Israelite shit going around?
I don't know nothing about Hebrew Israelites, bro.
I mean, fuck the Hebrew Israelites shit. Just look what all the fake ass woke niggas saying, right?
Right.
Fake ass woke niggas get on Facebook like, what? Slavery was a choice when you think about it at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Was it an easy choice? No, motherfucker, but choice, the word choice, what's the definition? Did you have to really sit there and be a slave? You could have chose to die, but who's gonna fucking choose that? That's what people was mad about. It was an insensitive statement. It's a factual statement, but it's a stupid factual statement.
Because there's a lot of people who aren't here because people really did choose to die.
Facts, you know what I'm saying? Like, me, myself, I can't say what I would do in that situation. You know, you staring down a gun, you know what I'm saying? You like, look, I could live. You know, I choose to live and like, you know, keep my kids safe and my family safe, my line safe and see how this plays out. Or I could die trying not to be a slave. For sure, Kanye, we could have. But you weren't there and you went on that fucking flower field picking shit. You know what I'm saying? So,
facts.
I respected the statement for the face value. I didn't get too deep. I think he said it and he meant what he said. You know what I'm saying? I'm taking it for like the definition of choice. You know what I'm saying? If you was a slave back in the day, do you have a choice to be a slave or not? At the very end of the day, is it your choice, even if it's out of fear, to stay a slave or not?
My grandfather was the last slave to come here in the United States. On the last slave ship to come to the United States. His name.
Fucking amazing. You know that, by the way, like, because a lot of that shit was taken.
A lot of my history is actually documented because of that. You know what I'm saying? So like my grandfather built Mobile, Alabama. So I have a lot of history in that. So knowing that where my family came from, I could say like it worked out for us. You know what I'm saying? Like he got here, you know what I'm saying? He lost his family back in Africa, you know what I'm saying? Because his grandfather, my great however many, was a general. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't like he just got captured, like they fought. You know what I'm saying? And they got took. And it was, you know what I'm saying? So it wasn't like they didn't fight to be a slave in the first place.
Word.
You know what
So,
I'm
like,
saying?
I'm saying, like, to remain a slave is not a choice in your eyes. To remain, even
a
if the
slave.
consequence is death, to remain a slave is not a choice. Technically, just technically.
Technically, it was it's either kill or save. How we're doing now.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what it is. You kill or save, so that it would be a choice then.
There you go. That's all I took that as. I get the incentive.
But his statement wasn't as profound as we're making it to seem.
Word.
Yeah, James dressing this up so.
I'm not really dressing it up.
No, Kanye made that comment.
It didn't come off that way.
I'm saying what I'm not doing is not dressing it up. I'm just taking it for face value. I think the people who are dressing it up are the people who are trying to make it seem like something else. He said what he said. That's the quote, right? He said slavery was a choice. That's it. Nothing else.
He said something else about Sir Turner Truth didn't save black people from slavery.
Oh yeah, that bullshit was some fucking bullshit. Now that was fucking weird. But that slavery was a choice line is the one I was talking about.
Because even that is like, okay, because you could take that as technically, yes, when the black people got led to freedom, the ones who stayed in the United States, quote unquote, where they still had like Jim Crow racism that they had to deal with, but they weren't fucking getting their foot chopped off and getting whipped and shit no more. They were able to become independent business owners and have their own family and have their own homes eventually. And the ones that went to Canada and went to Caribbeans even have more than that. So the shit that he says, just he doesn't put any context behind it.
Facts.
And I don't think he fully understands it.
Yeah, it looks like a general statement. But
Yeah, it's definitely blanket statements. I don't do anything with blanket statements. So I don't look too much into them. I take them at face value and I leave it there because what can you do with a blanket statement?
And like
you can get emotional about it and draw your own conclusions. But then at that point, you're doing something with a blanket statement you shouldn't be doing because you don't have enough context to go off of. So I take.
We had more context that we needed in that TMZ interview to know what he was saying and where he was going with it, and that's why I can't remember the guy's name, but he had to call him out for it. I don't know what statement you guys are talking about with the Sojourner Truth. Yeah. I'm not sure what Sojourner Truth statement he said, but if it was in fact bullshit, then this quote unquote blanket statement that it was 400 years of slavery choice is even more bullshit. It's just like, okay, so what is it that you're really trying to say? We had to fucking survive. Now, granted, you guys can dress it up and make it cute and say that it was a it was a choice for you to sit there. It wasn't a choice for us to leave Africa. It wasn't a choice for us to be here. And it wasn't a choice for us to do any of the things that we were made to do. We were forced to do it or we lost our lives. And me just being the spiritual being I am, no, I'm going to stay here and fight. I'm not going to commit suicide. Yeah, I may make my couple attempts, but death? No. I'm going to try to stay here and fight throughout it tooth and nail. That's just going to be me. So I don't think that whole 400 years is like, whatever he said was straight up bullshit. Now, I respect how you guys are making it sound cute, but it was bullshit to me.
Later on, just to give the context that he should have gave later on, he did clear up, like he was more so talking about he was talking about the very technical point, which is why I'm talking the way I'm talking now. Was that, to remain a slave at that time, you know what I'm saying?
It's a mindset.
You did have life or death, and it was a mindset instilled upon you. You know what I'm saying? Again, I agree with Tia. You speaking too lightly on something that you wasn't experiencing 400 fucking years ago.
And that he obviously doesn't know enough about to be speaking like
Kanye West, I would like to see what you do with a shotgun pointed at you, and it's live or die, you know what I'm saying? We'll see how your choice is panning out.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So, again, I do see the ignorance behind the statement. I was just saying, like, I was taking it for face value. You know what I'm saying? And saying, like, the context was what I heard. That's it. Based off what he said.
And
y'all can move on from me now. I'm sorry.
I was going to say. Just talking like we was talking about R. Kelly and shit.
R. Kelly, though.
Them niggas is toxic in the community. Goodness gracious. All right, so Bree chose Kill or Die. She chose Brandy and Erykah Badu.
Ooh. Brandy gotta go.
Brandy, you killing
gotta
Brandy?
go. I'm sorry. Brandy has to go because, like, if you just think about it, like, Brandy vocally, she's a beast. But if you think about, like, her influence on music in general, Erykah Badu has more of a presence. Like, even if you just think at the latest verses, the one with her and Jill Scott versus the one with Brandy and Monica, like, Erykah Badu and Jill Scott, like, that was, like, the highest views that verses had ever got, like, for a while. Like, so many people, and, like, her reach spans so many generations. So Brandy would have to go.
Yes,
I hear that.
Hi, Brandy.
I agree.
We miss you.
Goodbye,
Right.
I agree. Dave chose two GOATs, in my opinion. Dave chose Stevie Wonder and Joe. Who you killing off?
Joe from Ben Harbor, Joe?
Joe from Ben Harbor. Joe Thomas, baby. What you mean? I want to know more and more.
Listen, up until you just said my name, I was gonna have to let Stevie go. That's just how I feel about Joe, though. Like
I love Joe, bro.
I study his. I got like every song he ever put out. I study his catalog.
Yeah.
That's why I kind of had Joe above him because I put on Joe right now, like and ride in my car. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Only reason I'm going with Stevie, I'm talking about this like 1A, 1B. Okay. Only reason I'm saving Stevie is because of his influence and his ability to play every instrument while being blind. He still can blow. Like he still got vocals. Yeah. Yeah. So like I feel bad about not even picking Joe right now. That's how serious it is.
Facts.
Come on. So who Joe we talking about?
Joe, I want to know.
He's
Ben Harbor.
Joe from Ben Harbor?
Yeah.
I didn't know that, bro. Real talk.
269, nigga.
I didn't know Joe was from Ben Harbor.
Yeah.
I'm about to look
at
that
I
up.
think he's from.
I don't think we talking about two different people, bro.
No, he ain't from.
He can't be from Ben Harbor.
He kind of looked like he from Ben Harbor.
Well, damn, what do niggas from Ben Harbor look like?
I was kidding.
No, he was born in Georgia.
No, he was born in Alabama.
He live in Ben Harbor, bro.
He was raised in Opelika, Alabama.
I was just about to say he's from Alabama.
Relocated to New Jersey.
Right. Hell no! I thought that nigga was.
Your family's been lying. Your family was lying to you.
Yeah, I don't know who told you that. You know, I used to date Joe back in the day, nephew.
That's exactly what that was. 5. Y'all knew Joe way back in the day.
Bro, he
Nah, no, he not, bro. He not. He from Opelika, Alabama. I used to date Joe back in the day, nephew.
OTS tweaking.
He used to be singing to me in the lunchroom and everything. That nigga was like, damn, for real.
Damn.
I gave Joe a line up. He was right here.
Damn. Stop playing.
That's funny.
Oh, maybe. Oh, never mind. Ain't St. Joe by Ben Harbor?
Yes, nigga. The city, bro. What are you talking about?
Bro, what are you talking about, bro?
That's probably where I got the Joe was from here, because St. Joe is by Ben Harbor.
Yes.
No.
St. Joe.
Can we cut this part out?
No, that's gonna get views.
In a big amount of the slavery conversation too, because that was long as hell.
Yeah, that's like that Kanye. You went more.
It got real deep.
That shit.
It was personal.
It was personal, right? Yeah.
Who said that?
Yeah, man, because
I can roast you.
Yeah, we all here from the result of slaves. That's crazy to me.
Facts.
Yeah, all of our history.
Even if we don't know who was a slave, somebody.
Your great grandfather could have owned a bank if it wasn't for white
slavery.
Fine. Ain't you Hispanic too, though?
Yeah, I am Hispanic as well. Yeah. That's my dad's side, though. I don't know where them niggas
from.
But
that's crazy too.
Yeah. All right. Like you said what, bro?
Ain't that Afro-Latino? Ain't they called
I'm a Afro-Latina. Yeah. Latino, I'm sorry. Yeah.
Well, what?
Yeah.
No. You know.
I'm an Afro-Latino all day. It's funny because, like, I didn't grow up with my black family. I grew up with my Mexican grandma. So, like.
Real?
Yeah, I didn't.
Oh, wow.
I grew up with my Mexican grandma.
Why?
My black family came and visit because they lived in Battle Creek.
That's crazy.
My grandma lives in Battle Creek.
Can you tell Ak that Joe is not from Ben Harbor in Spanish right now?
I cannot. I can't speak a lick of Spanish, bro. It's so crazy. My brother can speak Spanish, but I can't. My dad can speak it too, but I can't.
Oh, wow.
Me and my uncle is Spanish illiterate.
Your dad, it's crazy because your dad look Mexican, but you look like your dad.
Yeah. We do.
Y'all got the, like, I don't know.
We got the same face, but he light skinned. Yeah.
And ain't you the fifth? You the fifth, though,
I'm the
right?
fifth. He the fourth. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
I would like for my family to do something like that, but they'll probably get tired after the third.
All right, so go ahead and end the podcast. There we are, almost at 2 hours and 20 minutes. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, we love each other, huh?
Facts.
You'll take about 45 if you cut my shit.
Man, go ahead and tell them what y'all got going on, anything y'all promoting, anything that's coming up for y'all being artists. Go ahead and promote yourself. You get about 1,000 listens an episode. Let them know so they can support.
If anybody can or want to, God willing, follow the Far Rock Records Instagram page. We just got an Instagram for the label right now. No, I'm lying. You can go to Facebook. If anybody is on Facebook, follow the Far Rock label page. If you want to follow me personally and support or even watch what I got going on, you can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, at free_OTS. That's pretty much it.
Go ahead, support.
Oh, the studio. I'm sorry. The studio also is 131 Collective Studios, located at 131 Grand Trunk. If you're ever in Battle Creek and in need of an engineer or any other multimedia purposes, we got photographers. They also run a podcast there too, and we got a producer suite for everybody that make beats. Like, we got the whole setup already. So 131 Collective Studios. As far as what I got going on, I'm just managing my art, micromanaging my artists right now. And I'm just trying to make sure, like, all their needs is met, their, treatments is done for videos that we get, shot, and that, they're comfortable, cause I don't want to be the next Death Row. That's it.
Facts. Go ahead and support.
I'm Tia, you guys. Tia Taylor. All right, y'all. So streaming everywhere is center of attention. I do have a single out, so it's on Apple, Spotify, Tidal. Go rock with that, please, because that's like my shit. But I also have an EP coming out December 12th. It's called #YourFavoriteX. Once again, that's #YourFavoriteX. That is my EP. So you guys can follow me. I followed a couple of you already. I followed OT, Ala, Makila, Bree. I need David and Denari. I need you guys. But I followed you guys. Follow me back. I love supporting. Support me. That's pretty much all I got going on right now. I got an EP coming out and I got a single already out. So yeah.
Give me a single right now.
Facts. Hit her up. Support.
You can find me on Instagram at worldwide_Dave. My single First Section is out, streaming on all platforms. So that's D.AVE. And it's First Section.
Hit him up. Go ahead and support.
All right, everybody. Only Songbird. You can follow me on all social media at Breathy Songbird. I have a couple features out right now. I am currently, finally, thank the Lord Jesus, I am finally working on an EP. So, I've got like majority of the songs that I want to do. So, I'm proud of myself for that, and we just gonna see what happens. Yeah, thank y'all.
Facts.
Gotcha. Yeah. Make sure y'all follow me on Instagram. I am D Revival. Tap in with In-House Studios. Follow us on Instagram, In-House Studios _ recording, mixer, mastering, music production. Tap in. The link in my bio.
Facts.
I'm Keela. You guys can find me on Instagram at _I am Keela. Twitter, same thing. Right now I'm currently working on a project in a cosmetic line that'll be dropping sometime next year. I have music out, so subscribe to my YouTube, Keela. Yeah, that's it.
Facts. Hit her up. Support.
It's your boy Allah, man. You already know. Black Sheep. Follow me on Instagram, THE Allah, the Allah. I'm working on a lot of stuff. You'll see it once you follow me on the page. Yeah.
Facts. Hit him up. Support. and I am your host, 5. You can catch me at my Instagram at notorious_BIG_E, or hit up the podcast Instagram at the Copacetic Hour, or the podcast Twitter, Copacetic Hour, or keep visiting our website, www.thecopacetichour.com. We're going to leave you with our mantra. Please protect your peace, secure your wealth, and define your destiny. This is the Copacetic Hour. Peace.
You're tuning in to the Copacetic Hour.
This is the copacetic hour.
Why don't you just
Why
chill?
don't you just chill? Why don't you just chill?